Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with another video for BeeBee crafts. So I'm going to be using today the gorgeous stencils. There's so much that we can actually do with these stencils. I mean, I absolutely love them. And then I thought we will actually come in with these gorgeous embellishments as well, and we will use these as our focal points on our card. So I'm going to be creating, so I've had a little play and this is what I've sort of come up with, and I mean, how gorgeous does that look? These are card bases that were just in my stash, so you can use any that you want. As most of you know, at the minute I am using a lot of coloured bases, but I'm just absolutely loving how they're looking, and I'm really liking the black against this very pale blue. But what I thought I would do, I've got quite a few different distress inks out. I've got 2 distress oxides, but I only own 3. I've got these and Shabby Shutters. Is it Shabby Shutters? Yeah. But I thought we'll have a play with them. So I did this one with the black soot. And then I've got some coloured distress inks. I've got Peacock Feathers, Lucky Clover, Pine Needles, Broken China, my Dusty Concord, Walnut Stain and Shabby Shutters. So I've brought them in with the inks. And what I thought we could do is do our cards. So make sure that I am in shot. I'm going to just pick a couple of different ones. I quite like that one actually. Let's use this one. I'm just going to line it up, so I want it so that it's about even on both sides, because we're going to tape this down so that it is secure and it's not going to move. So very similar to the tag one that we've just that I did for BeeBee crafts. So push that down, make sure that it doesn't look straight. There we go. And then let's put that on. So washi tape really helps. I do also have some purple, well I did have some purple low tack tape, but the lady decided that she would help me out and use it by eating it, so I no longer have that. So yeah, so this is what we've got. So I've just got a couple of things I'm going to use for blending. So I'm going to use this blending brush, and then I also have some daubers as well. So I'm going to start off, so the first one I think I'm going to use Lucky Clover, no, yeah, I'm going to use Lucky Clover and I'm going to use Peacock Feathers. So I'm going to start off with the Lucky Clover and I'm going to do that in the centre. So just around like that. So really liking that. And then I'm going to come in with the Peacock Feathers and we're just going to go all the way around and really fill in everywhere. And this is where using the washi tape really helps, because it means that it's not going to move. It's going to, you're going to get a nice crisp image, or well, hopefully we'll get a nice crisp image. But yeah. But this is instead of using papers for cards, so it's just showing you how versatile stencils can be. So I'm just going all the way over that. So just like that. Then let's take this up, and I will keep these. Let me put these to the side. So that, oh, we have missed a bit there. Oh, that's because that is gone. Right, I've just heard a lady outside, so I'm going to go and let her in and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. It was actually I thought she was outside because I sort of heard her, but she wasn't. She was actually getting her lead on, ready to go for a walk. So my eldest daughter is home from university, which is absolutely lovely to see because we haven't seen her since lockdown. She's been home for quite a few weeks, so you'll have noticed that A lot of my videos will be on speed up because yeah, the house is just, it's just how I like it. I mean, I absolutely love having my children home with me, so it's nice when we're all back together. Right, okay, let me just, so there we have it. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? I mean, I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. Now let's take some of these out, because what I'm thinking is, actually, do you know what, I need a bigger desk. I really do. I haven't got room for a bigger desk, but I could do with a bigger desk. I want it so we can sort of still see bits behind it, but oh, really love the owls. I really love the owls. But then, so we are going to change the colours, because I'd like to show you how easy it is to actually change the colours of these elements as well. I like that. I really like that. And I think a sentiment, I'm actually thinking maybe, no, I'm thinking there and there. So yeah, I want to show you how easy it is just to change the colours. So we're going to do a couple where we're going to change the colours, and then we'll do one where we keep them the same colour. I love these. This has to definitely go on one today, and I'm thinking with a butterfly. So yeah, we'll have them on one. I like that. I really like that. Oh, that actually goes quite nice. Let's have it. I want an owl on. Right, I'm thinking I'd love it if we had 3 owls actually. And I think I said that when I was unboxing these, that I could just see a card with the 3, with, oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. But I mean, you all know me. I absolutely love my owls. So, I'm just wondering, because we can cut these down as well, because I'm thinking that, right, let's use some just old scissors. It's thin enough that we can actually cut it in half, because I'm thinking that, so I've just chopped that in half. Let's get rid of them. That it would be nice to have this in the centre there, which we will straighten out. Yeah, and then I'm going to cut this again in the centre here, and then we're just going to have it just like that. Perfect. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, now the way that I change my colours is I'm going to do them a black this time. So we do need a scrap piece of paper. So, and what we do is we just paint them with gesso, and this is where gesso is such a good sort of tool to have, because it can change our pieces quite easily. Looking for a paintbrush, let's just use that one. Okay, so we're just going to colour all of these in black, because what I think I would like to do is bring in my Nouveau pastes and actually colour these some really nice metallic colours, so some blues, maybe some purple in, but by putting this gesso on, it's giving us a base in which to work. I did do a Nouveau sort of experimentation video where I you could sort of, I went through and we did loads of different things, and we can put the Nouveau stuff onto the onto our metal pieces, but you get a much vibrant colour if you do it so that yeah, you put your gesso on first. So, and you get, and depending on which gesso you use also depends on which yeah, like what the colour is. I was trying to think what I was trying to say there. Right, let me, so it seems to be every time I record my alarm goes off. Right, okay, so right, we have them there. So now we're going to leave them to dry. So let me just pop that just off to the side. And then, because we can leave that dry naturally, because luckily it doesn't take very long at all to dry. So that's for that card. So the next card, again, I'm wanting to use our stencils, and I think I want to use this one, but this time I'm only going to do half. We're going to make it so that we have half at the bottom and half at the top, so you'll see what I mean in a moment. So I'm just putting it halfway like that. Now I'm just, oh, do you know why I'm doing that? I've got washi tape here. And then we're just going to pop our washi tape on, because we really don't want this to move at all. So just like that. Right, now the colours are for this one that I'm going to use. Actually, I think we're going to go with these greens. So I'm going to go with pine needles, and I'm going to go with shabby shutters. And I'm actually going to come in with a dobber instead of finger dobber and do this one. So I'm going to do the darker one at the bottom. So let's put this through. So yeah, just like this. And then I think the darker one, the lighter one, sorry, lighter one at the top. And there goes Quincy. So I'm going to have to go and sort him out because it's Quincy. So Lady has gone for a walk, but unfortunately Quincy is unable to go for walks. Yeah. Right, let me go and sort him out, and then I will be back. About that. Do you know? Yeah, so Quincy unfortunately isn't able to go for walks because he pulls quite badly, and I can't control him. But he pulls that much that his nails sort of end up bleeding, and he can get out of his harness quite easily. So if we find a place where we can go and there's not many dogs, then or there isn't any dogs, then we can take him out. But yeah, we tend to just do a lot of playing with him. I do walk around the block. Well, my husband walks around the block with him on an evening around about 11 o'clock at night, because that seems to be the only time that there's no one sort of around, which is a shame, but unfortunately he just refuses completely to be, yeah, to be nice. So right, so now what I'm going to do is up at the top, we're going to do the same again, but we are going to do it so that, oh, that's thingied, yeah, I'm hoping this makes sense. So what we're doing now is we are going to do the next colour, and we're going to do half, but we're going to do it at the top of the card, so that, yeah, we're using the full stencil, but it's like we've cut our stencil in half. So again, I've just put some tape on. I'm going to use the shabby shutters. So again, I'm going to come in with this. Now I still have some of the other colour on my my stencil, which I have done this on purpose because I would like to have some of that ink come into this one. Just think it would be nice, and that's a good thing about Distress inks. You can pull the ink off surfaces like stencils quite easy. So just do this little bit, so, and try and bring in some of that pine needles as well while we're there. So there is that one. Right, so put the lid back on there, and then so that is our card base. Now, oh, I keep messing them up. So let's pop them back on there because we can use them on the third card. Pointless wasting. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring in my blending brush. I am going to grab another piece of paper, because what I want to do is I want to blend around the whole of the outside, and I'm thinking actually I'm going to come in with the walnut stain. So on this one, I'm thinking that we leave our elements the brown because we are aging up this bit. So yeah, I like that. And I think I want to do a bit of doodling as well on this one. Yeah, I think that'll work out nice. So just around like that. So really, yeah. So it's sort of, it's nice, I suppose, when you've got stencils and you can make your own papers and you can, you know, you can incorporate them into your designs. So these were from BeeBee Crafts, and they cost, let me see, I do have a price list next to me. So they were $9.29 for these stencils, and you were getting 15 stencils, which I just think is fab. Okay, so there is that. That's that bit done. The metal embellishments, we got them from BeeBee Crafts as well, and they cost us $9.09, which, when you are having a look at how big these are, I mean, they're absolutely huge, and we can even bend our butterfly. And there we go. That's it. That's all I'm thinking for that card, and just some sort of sentiment up at the top. Now, I'm going to use, I don't even know what glue this is actually, but I know it's a really nice strong glue. So I want to say it's like a glossy accent. So that's what we're going to use to glue these down. The only downside with using I'm trying to think what they're called, metal embellishments, and especially if you're going to shape them, is actually posting them out and putting them in envelopes. Now, so I would recommend that with this card, because we have ended up putting that what do you call it, the butterfly as a 3D, then I would recommend that you would actually just make a box for it. If you don't have a box, then a larger envelope that would incorporate into it. So, and let's just stick that down and hold it there just for a few seconds, because we want it to stay stuck. Really, really like that. I don't know how long this stuff takes. I don't even know what it is, you know. I want to say it is like a glossy accent, but that's all it says. So if anybody knows, it just says craft material, not a toy. But I've used it as glossy accents, and I have used it as a really good glue as well. So yeah. So like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Right, I am just going to bring in my Tim Holtz words, because that's what I seem to use for everything. So just lots of yeah. Oh, I had a lovely time, because I think that would be nice. Ooh. His heart full of bright hopes, the power of thinking, in my dreams, one of the best. Oh, I really don't know. A welcome message. But yeah, oh, I love this. How simple is this? And charming. Why not? Let's just go with charming. Okay. There. Right, I'm going to come in with a black pen, because I am going to just do a very simple doodly border, just so that we bring the eye in. I'm just going backwards and forwards, just like that. And I'm going to do it all the way. And I'm not being precise, because if I try and be precise, then it will look silly. So I'm just going for it. So yeah, which is my advice, just go for it. So I don't know how many lines I'm putting on, so it counts about 6. Yeah, love that. Okay, Right, and I think because we have them and because they're gorgeous, last thing I'm going to add is these gorgeous gems that we also got from BeeBee Crafts. And these, they were really cheap. You get 3,000 and these were $8.89. So $8.89. So I'm thinking 5 will be enough. So let's put all of these the right way on my mat, so they're easy for me to pick up. And then I just need my glue. And I think we're going to have, yeah, there we go. I'm going to use this pick up tool that I did make myself. So this was made using an erasable, a moldable eraser, but you can use a blue tack and a pick up tool, and it works perfectly. So I really like how it works. And the last one, oh, how gorgeous is that? I love it, absolutely love it. Right, so let's pop that to the side because we finished that one. Now, I was going to make 3 cards, but I think I'm just going to stick with the 2. There it is. Just looking for, I've lost the lid to this, so I need to put my pin back in. Right. Or do we make a 3rd? Actually, do you know what? Let's finish this off, because I did start this off camera, but I think we should finish it off. Yeah, definitely. And I think what I might do is actually, oh, I love that there, but I'm going to paint it black. Yeah, let's paint it black because we've already got that black on the background. And then I'm going to, yeah, once I've painted this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and we're going to blast this with our heat gun so that we can do what it is that we were wanting to do. Just trying to think, do I want anything else? See, if I use it and we paint over it and I don't end up using it, well, that is fine because of the fact that I can use it on other things. But it's sort of working out what it is that I want to add. We've got another type of butterfly there. Oh, right, that's it. That's what we're doing. Okay, let's paint this black as well. And then I'm going to go off camera. I'll dry these off and then we'll be back. But like I said, I think I'm just going to grab my Nouveau mousses out and we're just going to add colour in with them. But yeah, I just think that looks beautiful. Okay, so I don't think they need anywhere touching up much. Just a few bits. Right, okay. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, all my pieces are painted black. Now I'm going to add, so where are the card bases? So we've got this one. So I think, I'm thinking actually that maybe the pink and the purples, and maybe a bit of gold. And then this one, I'm thinking a bit of the blue. Actually, I'll go gold actually with both of them. Yeah, let's do gold with both of them. Okay. So all I'm going to do is, so we'll do this one first because this one will be quick and easy. So let's open these up. Now what I do is I have some lollipop sticks because I don't like putting my finger into the mousses itself. So I just put them on the end of a stick, and that's really just for because I'm not sure whether or not these go mouldy like the Inca Golds, and it's the only reason why I do it, because I know my gold, Inca Gold that I have to scrape mould off it every time I use it because I mix it with water because it dried out, but I've heard really good things about the Nouveau drops, so I absolutely love that. But I do think that we need some gold on there. So again, I don't think we need too much because we're not actually doing a lot. So I think the gold I'm just going to put around the edge. So yeah, and leave the blue in the center. So this is an easy way of how to change something to fit the project in which you're wanting to do. I just think it's a fab way. I'm thinking that a bit of purple might look nice. See, I'm getting thinking now, aren't I? That might be a bit too much. Okay. Right. Just because, I don't know, I just think it might look really, really nice. And nice and vibrant. Yeah, I like that. Okay, right. So there is that piece. Now let's get our butterfly. So I'm going to do the gold down the center, and the antennae can be gold. So nice. And the one thing I like about the black with these is you find that these stand out so much more, and they just look absolutely stunning. I'm then going to bring in the blue. So the blue is just going to go down this bit here on both sides. And then the last bit is on the edge. We're going to use our purple. So just like that. So get all of that nicely on. There we go. Oh. And then that is just going to sit on there like that. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it looks amazing. Right, okay, let's move that just 1 second. Right, let's get these coloured in. So I'm going to have these bottom bits gold. Yeah, because I like the gold. Now do be careful when you are cutting, if you are going to cut your metal pieces apart, because they will become sharp. So my advice is to straighten it out. So with a pair of pliers, just going along the edge where you cut and push in, and then getting yourself a file and taking off those really sharp edges. So I really do highly recommend you do that, so that they're not sharp and pointy. So there's that bit, and then there's that bit. Okay, and that's, so you can sort of feel when it's up. But you want to get yourself a metal file, because they're the best for doing that. That's really, really sharp. So there, much better. Right, okay, so that's them bits done. Now with our owls, let's do a mixture of, I didn't want to use the blue on this one, on these ones, but never mind, we will now. There, and along the bottom here. So we have them. I'm then going to get the gold. And I'm just going to do the wings gold, just like that. Yeah, I like it. I really, really, really like them. But I think most of you knew that as soon as I saw there was owls within this pack, I was going to be doing something with them. Okay, there's that. And then the last one, which I am mixing, is the purple. So let's do the purple around the eyes. So as you can see, I'm not using any special equipment or anything. I am really just using my fingers. So they're doing all of the work. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a lollipop stick, you can use a spatula quite easily, but I wouldn't recommend you put the stuff back into your pot, just because, like I say, I'm not sure. I haven't heard of anybody's gone mouldy, but I'm not sure, because the bacteria that lives on our hands can, yeah, grow into mould. But I learnt that with when I was looking to buy them, because it was between the Nouveau drops and the Nouveau mousses, sorry, and the Inca Gold, and I actually went for the Inca Gold and wished I'd gone for the mousses instead. Right, but don't forget that Our lovely sponsors are BeeBee Crafts. They are the ones that have sponsored this video. And if you would like to be do videos for them and you have over 100 subscribers, then do go and email them. They might be able to help, like, put you on the program, which would be really, really nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely chuffed to bits that they came to me and asked me, because their products, I wasn't sure what they were going to be like. I did tell them if I didn't like them, I'm not going to tell you guys I like it, simple as that. But yeah, I really, really like. So that's how we're looking. So this is going to be our little shelf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my glue again, because we know this definitely sticks everything. And we're just going to go around and pop the glue everywhere. I am going to use my tweezers just because I think it'll be so much easier. I'm going to show that straight. Right, I'm just going to hold that for a few seconds, just so that we know that this has adhered. And I would advise that you do hold it, because when you're dealing with metals, they tend not to stay flat. Doesn't matter how much you manipulate them, they don't stay flat. So if you've got a quick acting glue, and you can take the time just to sit for a few seconds just to hold it down, then I highly do recommend it, because it will make a huge difference to your project. So okay, right, and then this will need trimming down, which I already knew, but that one's actually sat flat to it, so we can go to this side and do the same again. So put glue on, and then let's pop that just there. So I just need to actually, no, that one's stuck as well. And then the last thing that we're going to do, now we've got these gorgeous, and I keep bringing them out, but how can you not bring them out, because they are beautiful. But what I'm thinking is we pop them in our little owls. So while that's drying, let's pop this to one side. Oh, try not to move it too much because it is a glossy glue. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the eyes up with this stuff, because it actually dries clear, so it is like a glossy accent. So if you've got a glossy accent, then use that. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop a dot of glue in all of the other ones, and then using our dropper, I'm just going to pick these up and pop them, oh, if we can, on top, and they're just the right size. So how perfect is that? So it just adds just that little bit of detail to our owl, instead of it being plain. I mean, we can keep it plain, but we have them here, so if we already have them, then why not use them? So, but like I said, they will be in the description box below. It's all the information of where you can buy all of the stuff that I am using today. So yeah, I have to admit I've had a lot of fun. Now I'm just going to drop them in the middle of the eyes. Now these are going to take a while to dry, so they'll take overnight to dry, but let me just bring it up to the camera. There, the eyes will eventually be clear, but how cool is that? So that is what we are doing, and I'm thinking that maybe we should have popped glue, hit down first. So I'm just putting glue where I think it's going to touch. Oh, we were alright. Let's grab this, and I want him right in the middle, just like that. there. So there's our first dowel. Now I am going to stick these ones down, but I am going to do exactly the same as what we have just done to our centre owl, because yeah, he's so cute. He needs to be done. So let's stick him just like that. And again, if you can, hold it for a few moments so that it doesn't, so that it sticks quite nicely, then I do advise that you do that, because they are metal embellishments. So, oh, actually, let's pop. There we go. So we can do this one. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying it, because it really helps for our channels, us crafters, our channels to be seen and other people to learn from our videos. Also, if you're new here, please do subscribe. It'll be lovely to have you. So that one's stuck. Let's put that one down. Right. Yeah, so I try and upload every day. So I do well, my daughter would be laughing at me now because she says, oh mum, you said do. But yeah, I do try and upload every day. So I always try and think of new things, quick, easy things. So sort of a bit of everything I try. Oh, I knew you weren't going to work. It worked for the other one. Right, these need to be, come on, off you come. Right, there's that one. Right, that's got super sticky. Here's my kid's back from Ladies Walk. So hopefully she has been good and not little madam, because I know what that doggy can be like. So yeah. Oh, there we go. And the next one. So what I'll do is I'll go off camera. I'm going to finish putting all the gems in here, and then we'll be back and we'll finish that third. We'll finish this one off. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm back, and oh my god, it looks so cute. How gorgeous is that? Do you know what? It is such an amazing thing working with metal embellishments, and if you haven't worked with them, I highly recommend that you do, because it's just, yeah, it's one of my favourite things ever. I've just seen this flower. Would it be too much if I put the flower there? How gorgeous does that look? I really want to put that flower on. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh, see, doesn't that just look so pretty? No, we're not going to do it. Right, stop. We already know what we're doing. Right. Okay, I'm going to put some words, sentiments on. Every detail of their journey, because we have our lovely, lovely owls. So we're just going to pop that on. Under cover of the rain. I don't know why I want that one, but I quite like it. So let's have it. And a memory to hold. So really random sentiments, but I know, but you know what, I really like it. And the only thing I'm going to do now is I do feel like we need a squiggly border. So same border as the last one. So I'm just going backwards and forwards. And as you can see, I keep going off the paper, but I don't mind that at all. So, and just along here. But I don't want to add any more bling or anything like that, because I already feel like we have it. And then I'm just going to sort of scribble down the side as well. So I'm not scribbling where the metal embellishments are, so I'm just scribbling where the card bit is. And that's it. And there is card number 2. How gorgeous is that? Right, last card, and then we finish. So this one should be super easy to put together. So I'm just going to use my finger dauber that already has black on. I'm not going to add any more on. I'm just going to go around the edge of it. So just like this. Just because I think it'll look nice. So, yeah, we already have enough ink on them, so for what we need. So yeah, so I've done that. I'm going to then stick this on. Now we are going to have that centre bit covered, so I'm wondering, do I want to put it on foam tape? If I had black foam tape, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? It would be. So, but see, we can see that under there. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Right. Lady has run off. Don't know what she's doing, but she'll be up to no good, knowing her. Okay, so we're just going to use our glue, but you can use your gel medium, you can use glue guns. Honestly, you can use any sort of adhesive, because these elements are so lightweight. Yeah, they should stick fine with whatever adhesive you decide. So I'm going to pop that there, and then the last thing we're going to pop on is our butterfly. So I'm just going to fill that bit there. Okay, and then I want that in the center, and I have raised that up so that the wings are 3D, and I'm just going to hold that, actually I don't think I need to, but I'm just going to hold that for a few seconds, and then while we are thinking, I'm thinking that I might get out my other Tim Holtz stickers. So let's see what we have, because unfortunately I've taken everything out of the packaging and then not put them back, because that's something that you would do. Like, let me move my iPad, because my iPad's always in front of me so that I can yeah, so I can watch YouTube while I'm playing. Right, I'm going to put note to self. I like that. So, oh, do you know what? I don't like that white edge, so let's cover that up. Just, yeah, there we are. I like that just there. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love. Note to self. Yeah, I don't want any more. That's it. Yeah, I don't want any more. I really like them as they are. Okay, so let's quickly move everything out the way and bring back our two other cards. So also just a quick reminder that it was our lovely BeeBee crafts that have sponsored this video. I have to admit, I have loved working with these metal embellishments, and no doubt I will be doing a lot more videos with them in the future. But as well with the stencils, but they are just such I'm trying to think of the words. They are such good quality. I can't get over the quality of these stencils. They are amazing. As well as, I mean, this huge bag of metal embellishments. I mean, we've made 3 fab cards, which are just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and also different, just using stencils, embellishments, and the gorgeous, these are just divine. The only thing that I haven't shown you or used yet is these. So yeah, eventually we will come on with them, but I'm loving playing with these. Just so that you're aware, this is what we made in our last video for BeeBee Crafts, which I just think is beautiful. Still love it. But yeah, so if you would like any of these products, do head over to them. The links are in the description box below. Also, do head over to their YouTube page and like and subscribe, and yeah, have a look at what they have to sort of offer, because some of their videos are fab. But that is it for today. They are my mix. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Like I said, please do give a thumbs up. If you didn't like it and you want to give me a thumbs down, go for it, because I know that there is a few of you out there that do like to give me a thumbs down, you know, and I'm quite happy for that. So I know that I've had a few subscribers mention about my thumbs downs, and honestly guys, you know, I can't please everybody, I know that, and if these people, well, if anybody wants to leave me a thumbs down, then, you know, it's entirely up to them. So yeah, it really doesn't bother me at all. I think it bothers a few other people more than it does me, which I think is lovely. So thank you for looking out for me, guys. It's honestly, you are all amazing. I love you all. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, please hit that subscribe, have a look in the description box. All the information you need is in that box, and that is it till next time. But yeah, I've loved it, and these cards are absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, until next time, happy crafting. Bye.